GrowthTime Live. Today is the leadership coaching on the peanut butter and jelly mindset of savage conversations. And yeah, we need both to make a great sandwich. So grab a sandwich. We're out here in the weight room today going no holds barred, and we're going to jump into some growth time. So I'm going to start with the why behind the what. It's a classic leadership play to help people gain clarity and to engage in the activity. The why behind the what. So the what, savage conversations. What are they? They're real, they're raw, they're honest, no-hold-barred conversations that we must address, that confront, yes, confront beliefs, mindsets, performance, actions, goals or projects, things that we need to get done, and people we lead. So you're leading people, you're managing, you're growing their career, you're leading people, your kids, and you need to have savage conversations and confront in order to see shift and change in performance. So that's what we're talking about. Now why? Well, here's the why. Savage conversations are that link. They're that catalyst that actually brings to life the two fundamental principles that will empower your people, your peeps. Number one principle, ownership. You need it in every team. And empowerment. You got to empower your peeps to go drive performance and see results. So savage conversations, the why you need to have them, it's going to drive ownership and empowerment. Now the how, that's what we're here to talk about. How are you going to have these conversations? It's the peanut butter and jelly mindset, baby. So jelly, it's soft, it's sweet, goes down nice and easy. And that's empathy. That's the empathetic mindset you need to take when you're approaching these conversations and you're confronting beliefs, values, lack of performance. You need to have an empathetic mindset. It's the jelly. Empathy is really about being able to identify, share in others' thoughts or feelings, and really understand what is going on that's causing a lack or a shift or bad performance. You need empathy. You need that jelly. But jelly alone won't do it. To make that great sandwich, you need peanut butter. Peanut butter is the strength. It's the substance. Goes down, fills that belly, gives you power to go create some gains. And that is authority. You're going to have to bring the authoritative mindset into that coaching conversation, into that savage place. Authority is really about you having the power to create orders or give orders, make decisions, and enforce obedience. It's a key component, an authoritative mindset. It's going to add strength. It's going to establish clear boundaries, clear expectations, and then hold people accountable to the results. Now I'll share, had a conversation this week with a friend who's a mid-senior level leader at a big corporation. And he was telling me about these conversations he's having with his leaders, all with the goal of creating ownership, creating empowerment, and driving performance. But he's challenged. Because today our culture just seems so sensitive. It's like walking on eggshells on what to say to people and leaders. Quite a contrast to the authoritative command and control approach a lot of leaders have taken from generation to generation. But yet you can't walk on eggshells. You can't be afraid to drop truth bombs and walk into that savage conversation. Establish an empathetic approach, but also hold clear authoritative boundaries on what the outcome's supposed to be. How else are you going to get some gains? Go lift some weights. You'll see. Some power. So hey, I love to lead these conversations with the empathetic mindset. Lead with empathy. Here's a great question to ask to start. Hey, Bill, how do you perceive things are going in, and fill in the blank? Whether there's a goal, a task, an assignment, a relationship, fill in that. How are things going? And how do you think things can improve? That's the starting point. Actively listen. Ask some follow-up questions. It's going to be the framework to understand if you and them are on the same page on how you're seeing and observing the current situation or challenge. Then you can always insert and establish authority in that authority mindset. That look, there's outcomes, there are expectations. If you're going to drive performance, people have to get stuff done and take that ownership. So that's the thought. That's the peanut butter and jelly. You need jelly to make it smooth, soft, and palatable to go down. And you need authority. You need peanut butter. some strength, some stickiness. It's what's going to hold the whole purpose and the whole plan of what you're trying to pursue forward. So you want to see performance change, you want to see shifts. Number one, do not be afraid to have these conversations. You got to have them. All right, this week, think about every conversation you're going to need to have. Things that you need to confront, savage conversations, and reflect. Am I bringing empathy? Am I bringing some jelly? Am I bringing some substance? Am I bringing some peanut butter? Am I too soft? Am I too strong? Keep practicing. Keep bringing forth. Explain that to the people you're leading. The why behind the what. Ownership and empowerment is the link, is the starting point, where that link is that savage conversation. Let them know what you're doing. You want to bring empathy, but you got to establish authority, and you got to see things shift and change. It's the way to see performance grow. So that's your growth time message for today. Look, it's your growth time. So what time is it? Growth time, baby.